Alright, let's do this. Like Judas. Priest. Yeah. Donkey Kong Country Gaming Wolf plays. It's just Gaming Wolf. The plays part. It's just the verb part. My username's not Gaming Wolf Plays. It is Gaming Wolf. You should know that by now. It's just the channel is Gaming Wolf Plays. So I address people on the channel to other channels as Gaming Wolf Plays while also being Gaming Wolf. And yeah. The other part of it is that you can't just call yourself Gaming Wolf on the internet. There's lots of people with that name. Though, to be fair, I was one of the first few to come up with it. Actually, a couple other people had it before me, but I never heard from them since. And since then, there's been like half a dozen. And they all think they're me. They're not. They're so not. It's what you expect, though. It's either... It's usually some guy playing Call of Duty or Minecraft. And I'm just like, yeah, okay. You go do that. Alright. The monkeys. They must continue forward. Alright, so... There's a little secret here. I don't want you to miss it. Anyway, yeah, platforms coming out of the lava with, like, these mini eruptions. I missed where that was going to be, but yeah, some of them aren't timed in the way you'd think. One of them is timed to get you to the bonus at a certain point, and we're going to wait on it. I just forgot about where the K was going to show up. And the trick is to actually look at the light in the ceiling. That's where you know it's coming from. If I could just have told myself this instead of just having tunnel vision, which is kind of weird to have tunnel vision in a two-dimensional game, but sure. I guess it makes it look like a line. Here it comes, made us hot cinnamon. Alright, get your bananas in. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets. Full score, the high roller, all on 13 black. Yes. Gonna win that roulette today. 4 score. I got odd hand. 2 jacks. 3 aces. They call me the AAA JJ. Alright. Oh, a checkpoint so soon? You spoil me. Oh, that's why. The checkpoint is not for the benefit of being after a tough section. It's for the benefit of being before a tough section. How poignant. Is the volcano collapsing in on itself? What is this? And why are platforms appearing like they came from nowhere? That's interesting. Real interesting. 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 Yeah, I know. I don't like these spicy meatballs. I do not like them, Samuel I Ambuel. With my green eggs and hamuel. Okay. There's another one. Coolness. Oh! Did you really think that roll's gonna work? Only in Diddy Kong's world. You damn fool. Woof! Alright. Yeah, bop 'em. Bop 'em the best ways. It was the worst of times. It was the best of times. It was the bananas of times. Alright. Same as it ever was. Or wasn't. Well, I stood in the place where I was. Now I'm not there. I saw the sign. And I opened up my eyes. And I didn't see anything. I was blind. Alright. Repeat and rinse. Make them question your existence. Make them doubt whoever the fuck you are. Make them think, ah, they have control of your mind. And I think, no, I have control of my own mind. Good try, though. It's not gonna work. Because I'm Donkey Kong. And I go up here, and because I'm here and I'm everywhere, I'm Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is Kongin' today. That's the spirit of the monkey. Yep. You know, people do this thing where they invent, like, a fursona. I don't know why I'm talking about this. No, I didn't even want to talk about that. I want to talk about how people are like, I can guess what my own JoJo stand is, or I can guess what my own Patronus is, or other, like, basically third-party horoscopal things. And I'm like, yeah, now you're learning the whole purpose of astrology is that it has no purpose! But, yeah. Astrology lovers, no. You know the flaw of astrology, right? There's no way everyone's neatly sorted in the 12 positions. Or even 12 times 12 positions. Or even 12 to the power of 12 positions. I don't think so. Pole position. We gotta fire out some. Oh shit, nice timing. Because that lava was going to catch up to me. It was going to be really bad. Because that's the way I put my hands together. If you want to clap as we take you through the Monkey Rap preview. That's right. I'm going to tell you right now, Game Wolf is already making plans to do Donkey Kong 64. In fact, I already have the plans. I've already played it. I do it like once a year at least. I have all the bananas and shit memorized. It's ridiculous how much of that collectathon I've memorized. I can't joke with you right now. It's one of those things that made me realize I have to do this kind of thing. Because I just had it in memory since, like, the 2000s. No, really. So, I've had that in my memory for decades. And if my brain's that good, you know, I could just do more. Here's a K level before we get to the boss. So, the gimmick of this K level is that there's just 5 arenas. Or, you know, 5 little mini challenges. You get through each one, and it automatically gives you a puzzle piece before you go further. So, all the puzzle pieces are gimmies. They're just awards for going through the stage. Don't worry about the location. If you actually got a Squawks to go in here, you wasted your time. Big time. It's the last place you ever need Squawks. Other than being like, what... Actually, wait. Does someone bring Squawks to a boss level? Oh, man. That's a good, jolly laugh. Hey, look. It's the squids from World 2. They're here. Again. Next, you're going to tell me we're going to have those snow yetis from Hexen all of a sudden. Just out of nowhere. Because we would do stuff like that. Oh, man. I'm sorry. I feel like I enjoyed my Hexen playthrough way too much. I mean, somehow I enjoyed it more than Donkey Kong Country Returns. And that's not a lie. That is so fucking true. Seriously, that is up there with my Blood playthrough. I couldn't believe it. How good it was. And how necessary it was. You know, because there's a lot of people that have tried Blood and Hexen, but they never really did the playthrough the way I did it. I mean, a lot of them were just silent. I mean, you don't really get much of a... With some of these really pro old games, you don't really get much of commentary on it. And I realized I can cross the gap. So that's what I'm doing. I can be the hardcore ambassador. I guess that would just make me the Worf of video games. So call me Gaming Worf in Star Trek circles. You got that? I even have this Worf coaster. He holds one of my mice, and he holds a coffee. And sometimes, whatever else that I may want on hand. Oh boy, this part's annoying. Because I hadn't quite remembered the timing. And what I mean by the timing is not, I don't mean missing the jumps. I mean, if you go down the side for too long, you have no way of getting back up. You might think you can get back up, but you can't. So I've decided to just take the hit. Also, why was I so confident as to not bring a heart with me? That's kind of badass, isn't it? Okay. Oh. Yep, to defeat this challenge, you have to get all the coins that pop out. Oh, man. Do it again. Oh, shit. You know what this sequence reminds me of? In Donkey Kong Country 3, with the guy throwing snowballs at you? And I got the similar vibe from this. Yeah, this gives me the big Kong energy. This makes the little Kong the big Kong. The Kong is stored in the bananas. There we go. And we get a red orb to represent the volcano. Yep. Why wouldn't it be red? Get out of here. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. The volcano of many places. Okay. Now, I have to go. I have to go, my friends. I have to go to Tiki Tong Terror. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this is the boss of all bosses. The bearer of boss news. Yeah, bring the heart. Bring the heart. And try to keep Diddy Kong with you during the boss battle. Otherwise, you're going to have to do it without the Diddy Kong. And you wouldn't want that, would you? Actually, no, I think they might still give you Diddy Kong if you happen to die. I'm not actually sure. I didn't want to find out, though. So this is going to be a little hectic for me. Also, before we actually get to the boss, we have one more rocket sequence that is similar to what happened in World 7 when we went up to that boss. Only this is happening in one shot. What's up there? It's just a preview of what's about to be up there. And that's where we're going in. Yep. Diddy, I need you. Thank you. There we go. Oh, yeah. Those big old bongos from the side. And those magma rings with those spikes attached to them. Get it done. Big old gears. Probably straight from the factory. Okay, these hot balloons are going to zoom... Or not zoom in. They're going to home in on you a little bit. So just keep going from side to side until there's a point where it's just about to go up as fast as it can. And that's your cue to dodge. Although you could just wait there and then just move to the side and be an opportunist like that. But I like going from side to side. Okay. Oops. Don't worry. I'm getting here the second try. I already know this. Because that was just a flub. That wasn't a reason to get angry. I just literally made a mistake. Whoops. Bananas. Going up that tower, we're going up here. The spikes and the bongos. Holy crap, there they go. The bongos on my show. Bongo eating up. Bongo. Bingo, bango, bongo. Oingo, boingo. Bongo, bongo, etc. Oh boy. Nah, you ain't gonna get me. Actually, where do you think you're going to go after this? Are you going to fall back down into the volcano or something? That's a great question I propose to my purporters. My supporters that importers my exporters. The porters! Of course! I knew they had a hand in this! Those damn porters! Alright. Here we are. Into the Cave of Wonders. Find the diamond in the rough. Close. Oh, wait, what? We're in some extra-dimensional vortex. So, yeah, that's apparently all my bananas, which has to be a lie. Come on. I saw this game. There was way more bananas than that. The ones I had already thought I defeated, they're here. What do you make of this? Oh, yeah? Well, check this out. Watch as they put all the bananas into my brain. I become one with the bananas. Om nom nom. And then this happens. It becomes a banana smoothie. Or something. And then he vomits all over his minions. It's disgusting. It's vile. It is gross. And then the Kicks children just go together and form into the classic Nintendo hand boss. It's not Nintendo without a hand boss. It is written, every Nintendo franchise must have at least one hand boss. Except Kirby, where every game in Kirby probably has a hand boss. Somewhere. Yeah, I'm getting those Bam Bam Rock vibes. Specifically. You can just roll on top of the hand. There we go. It was weird, because I think the first time I did this, I sucked at it. But this is proof I knew I was doing overtime. And hey! What you gonna do now? You're gonna play with me one-handed? Now you can't even give yourself a high five, stupid! No, I do not think if so. Alright, hand. Yeah! That's got smart. I'm destroying their existence by destroying your hands. Hope you enjoy this. Oh boy. You want to see a fun boss fight? Fight like some Kirby Forgotten Land bosses. Those are great, man. Dun dun dun. Here he comes, he's Kong. There he goes, my friend. He's got the other hand down. Now it's just him. So he doesn't have that cutscene power anymore. You gotta hit him 3 more times. Oops. It's alright. There's ways to get heart back. Duck! He's doing the same thing that Chicken Boss does. Not Chicken Boss, the Aztec Phoenix Boss or whatever that was. It was a bird, though. Okay, one more hit, and then he's a goner. Probably shouldn't have a button on his head to turn him off. Anyway, he's got another trick up his sleeve. It's this. Oops. Oh no, 1 heart, and then -1 heart. Oh, here it comes. Yeah, son. Oh no, boom. Oh yeah. And then Donkey Kong landed on the moon. This is normal for Donkey Kong. But wait. What if the gravity of laying on the moon could allow me to push straight on it and then what? Excuse me? Okay. Never mind the banana confetti. You could have destroyed the environment in like a few seconds having the moon that fucking close. Oh, what's that? Your hand has a bit of like rope burn? You shouldn't even be breathing, man. Considering you won't breathe in water in this game. Boo. Alright. Well. Yeah. Let's update the gallery some more. Now it's time for some shoutouts. Well, shout out to myself first. Good job, me. Shoutouts to Donkey Kong Country fans. Shoutouts to the people who have been watching my channel despite everything. Shoutouts to other people who played this previously that made me realize I should be playing it, such as Raocow, for instance. Because it's like, wait, I played Donkey Kong Country before, so I did that. Thanks for Retro Studios. They're still busy in the Nintendo mines working on Metroid Prime 4 at this point. And I wish they'd hurry, because they've taken so long Metroid Dread was released, and no one thought that game was going to be a thing. And yet it was a thing, and it was glorious. Should get on that someday. It's just a little too much like Fusion for me. I want to thank whoever made it possible for me to use my Wiimote in this way. Or, if you know what I mean. I want to thank my one cat for just being a good boy. He's not in the room at the moment, but you know, when you're being stressed, you need that cat. Oh yeah, thank my wife. Duh, what the fuck am I doing? Although she had no hand in this actual video making, I'm shouting her out anyway. Who else do I shout out? The people who gave me the tools to do this? Yeah, so whoever does the video recording programming, other YouTubers. Also want to shout out to any new visitors who came in here. Probably because of some community upheavals somewhere. It's not going to make sense if I try to describe it now, so I'm just going to be vague so it becomes relevant to whenever you're coming from anywhere. But yeah, I hope this isn't your first project you've seen. The first project you should see of mine is probably something Mario Doom related, or like see the other Donkey Kong Country projects at least. At least those. Because that's kind of essential if you like this, but I recommend the I'm a recommender of the Duke Nukem 3D playthrough. That's just a personal favorite, but I mean like they're all good. Maybe not so much the Mario Kart F-Zero one because it's just racing, but I mean, I do those anyway. Oh yeah, let's thank Shigeru Miyamoto for inventing Donkey Kong. Dude, that's a shout out. Come on. I would shout out to Rare, but Nintendo took those properties back, so I can't shout out to them. Even though I like Rare, well, used to like Rare. Rare is kind of a shadow of what it used to be, and some of its folk have gotten broken up into people who make Time Splitters and the people who broke up and became part of Platonic, who are now kind of owned by Team 17, a different British company. And I like Team 17, actually, so okay. Although, they kind of shouldn't corner the market on British gaming, I don't think. Getting all those BAFTAs, how dare they? Yeah, I've done some reading in your culture across the sea. I'm not a fool. I'm just cool. Okay, I get game, music, and program, but scenario? What do you mean by scenario copyright? That's the only one that doesn't make sense to me. I get game copyright, music copyright, and program copyright, but what's scenario copyright? What's that fucking about? Do you mean like the story? I got one more surprise for you. Since there's one more video, and you know that already, we're going to do the last bonus-ish level in the game, which I guess is canon to the story. It's canon to my 100% playthrough, so I'm going to do it. By the way, the level is tough if you do not have Diddy Kong. So, I just want to preface this before I even get to that video, in that, bring Diddy Kong. If you die with Diddy Kong, go get him back, or you'll regret it. It is an absolute must-have, Diddy Kong. You could try doing without, and I would applaud you for doing so, but don't make the game hard on yourself, please. Anyway, that's all. Even though you could say this is kind of the end of the playthrough, we still have the one final video for that level, so I'll see you in the next project, but just watch this last thing, and then whatever I do next. I already got some ideas. It's not Donkey Kong 64. That's coming after whatever this next thing is. Mostly because I wanted to actually read it. And it'll be good. So, yeah. Gaming Wolf plays Donkey Kong Country Returns. Good shit.